everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Rena Baltic Witch, and today we continue to explore my Oracle and Tarot Deck Collection 2025. Those are all the decks that I had at the start of the year in February when I filmed the overview video of all my decks at that point. I will link it somewhere here, and we continue to look at each deck in detail. We'll be doing a flip through this deck here, very typical topical for the season, the Horror Tarot Deck and Guidebook. And after that, we will do a reading with this deck for the collective. All timestamps will be down below in the description section. If you don't want to look at the deck, feel free to skip ahead to the reading itself. Yes, and I have more decks now, but that will be for the collection for next year. We'll do another overview video for the new decks and we'll be looking at them one by one. So, this is from Titan Box, beautiful deck. Everything is in color. So we have also, I don't know if it's focusing, the art is by Abigail Larson. So you probably maybe are already familiar with her wonderful art. Really love it. So the usual um, cardboard box with very interesting inlay in the center of it. We have a full color soft covers guidebook. So with a lot of explanations, so we have the general explanation, we have both positions, upright and reverse. I usually only read upright unless some cards flip out in reverse. We have, of course, the information how to work with your deck, how to understand it. We have some sample spreads. We also did some of them on this channel already, especially recently. Um, yes, so you can look that up as well. And let's do a flip through. And thank you for everyone being here, by the way. I really, really appreciate that. I'll be putting certain things aside. Let's put the somewhere here and just do a flip through. All right. So I've reset the deck to its original position. Um, the major arcana and the four minor arcanas. This deck starts with the swords, usually the one minor arcana no one really likes for the meanings of the cards there. Then we continue with the pentacles, the wands, and the cups at the end. So let's begin. I really love the art. I really hope you can see it. So it's all kind of horror related, lots of also horror literature and fairy tale elements, which I also enjoy as well. So you might, if you watch some of my recent readings, I have been using this deck now for this season quite a lot. The Empress, the Emperor. So we have vampires and ghouls and spirits and all sorts of creatures, and Baba Yaga or Baba Yaga is also somewhere in there. So succubi, incubi, etc., etc. So lots of interesting elements. I had some scary readings from this deck when I was reading for myself. It actually managed to scare me once with a bit too accurate but also kind of creepy reading. So it's an interesting deck. And also the meanings in the guidebook, they're more talking from the perspective of shadow work and fears and warnings and things like that. So it's also quite interesting to see. So slightly not your typical deck, but it's the beauty of this deck, I would say. The devil is a spider. And yeah, this is the beautiful backside. Quite simple, good cardstock, easy to shuffle, um, nice size. I have a misprint in this specific edition of it. So we have a number 21, which is not the correct. It should be 16 here. I believe for the tower, and also some of my friends who got the same print of this deck have the same misprint. Very beautiful art. So a Ouija board. This is a scary sun card, like the scary, scarier than any other deck has it. I really don't like clowns, especially clowns like that. Judgment and the world, Lovecraftian. Yes, so this is our major arcana, very beautiful art, and now we move on to the minor arcana of swords. So five of swords, okay, nine and 10. This is the minor arcana of swords. We are still have four cards to go. Page of swords. Then we have the knight, a beautiful queen with her green necklace, and the king of swords. And now we move on to pentacles, or coins as someone knows them. So here it is, pentacles. Four of pentacles, five. So these are not very telling as to what is the cards, what are the cards, what do they represent, what is in them, because it's beautiful illustrations, but very close to um, not really having any cue elements in them. Nine of Pentacles, 10, and then we have the page, scary things that are under the bed. Then we have the knight, and here are Baba Yaga, or Baba Yaga, Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Lots of iconic monsters in here. Now we move on to the Wands Minor Arcana. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. I really love all the fortune tellers and the witches in this deck. They look awesome. So we have the Beauty and the Beast here, but in a little bit more horror version of it. Okay. 6, 7, 8, Mothman, 9, I believe it's Yuki-onna or something of the sorts, 10 of Wands, and then we have the page, Knight, Queen, and the Phantom of the Opera is the King. So, and the last minor arcana here, it is the Ace of Cups. Cups minor arcana, so 2. Dracula is very prominent in this deck. We've seen him multiple times in different versions, as you can see. So, 6 of Cups, 7, 8, 9. I say the Pentacles is the least telling of all when it comes to kind of symbolism in the cards, in the images. The Headless Horseman. This is our Queen of Cups. And then we have the King of Cups. So this is the deck. I really love the art here. It is a fun deck. Let's begin the reading. Okay, sorry, my video cut out there for a second, but now we're ready to start the reading. So welcome back everyone who skipped ahead to the reading. We are happy to have you here. This is a reading for the collective. So Please keep in mind that if messages don't resonate, then please leave them behind. This is more for entertainment purposes, a very unfocused reading as it is for the collective. So if you need advice or you need help, please seek them from professionals. Use a big grain of salt when you're watching these readings here. Really use your sense of reason when you're getting any of these messages online. I really hope you're doing okay. Let's call in the spirit to oversee this act of divination and let's begin. I will be shuffling the deck. I already started shuffling when my camera cut out, but let's do a little bit more because we reset the deck to show it off. I'll try to cut it. It shuffles well. I'm not very good at this. Okay. Okay, let's do this. And let's keep shuffling properly so that we get a proper reading. How are you guys doing? Okay, we have our first card here already. Ten of Pentacles, which is very good. It's basically achievement of financial um, abundance here, the end of the Pentacles cycle. So it is a good message that we got here. Um, Having enough to share with others, to build communities around you, um, help others out with your abundance. It's sufficient both for you and for the others. And it is also kind of a card of family that you can found with that money that you have. So it's really you are either promised or you have already achieved fulfillment of some sort of financial goals that you have for yourself, which is a good card to start with. So, how are you doing? I hope you really are doing well. And um, as I always say, interact with this channel, with this video, leave a comment, a like. I would really appreciate that to hear back from you. Let's continue shuffling and let's see what we get else for the collective with this deck. I will consult the guidebook. Maybe there are additional messages in it for you because this deck, this guidebook is also quite interesting. Like I've said in the flip through, slightly different angle to the messages from your tradition. Let's take this one. 10 of Cups, we have another 10. So really fulfillment, achievement. You really will be feeling happy, lucky, maybe fall in love, achieving your also um, financial goals, emotional goals. So lots of fulfillment, prosperity, also ending some sort of cycle or closing, coming to a close of some significant thing. Okay, we have multiple cards here. I'll take the top, so you have enough when it comes to cups to have all what you need and hold it close to you. Let's see what else we get. So something a lot about relationships and you feeling emotionally well where you are. Six of Cups is also our card of kind of revisiting childhood dreams or people you knew from back then, meeting people. So here, this child in this card is holding a lot of, I would say, aspirations close to their chest. Maybe you finally have the money and that emotional stability and wealth. Um, Another 10. Wow. Okay. 10 of Swords. We're going through all the minor arcanas and all the number 10s here. Um, you probably have now what you need to fulfill those dreams that you had as a child. And a very difficult period seems to be ending for you. Um, you are coming finally to the point of clarity. Swords is about thoughts and your decisions. So if you were struggling with making a decision, this is your sign that the difficult time is over. You will be making the correct decision that seemingly promises you all that fulfillment. That is interesting. If you're seeing number 10 quite a lot around you, this is definitely a sign. We have 3 times 10 here already. Okay, we have Pentacles that fell out. The deck was shuffled, but as you can see, we still have cards from the same minor kind of coming through together. New financial opportunities coming your way. So you're closing a cycle, but maybe this is kind of the sign that you'll finally get the notice, the notification that, hey, this is the opportunity that is coming your way. Um, Hard work still needed for that, really, like that spider weaving a web here, but you're on a good path, I would say. 4 is a number of stability. 1 is the number of new beginnings. Let's just put it slightly higher so that we can have all the cards here. I'll draw 2 more for this reading. Let's say, when it comes to financial projects and things, there there will be no lack of opportunities. You're closing one thing, the next one comes in. So, yeah, okay. What do we have here? Strength. For me, it's either a card that you have all that it takes, you have the strength, you should kind of feel not scared. Um, or it is also that you are actually being supported. There is someone in your life that is supporting you. Okay, we have 2 cards here. Let's then finish with them. The Hanged Man, new opportunities. You look at the picture from a different perspective. And the Knight of Pentacles. We have a lot of Pentacles. Mm, Charging into action. Knights are the ones that are taking action. So I generally think it is a good reading for you here. You have enough insight to see who is helping and who is not. You have enough of strength to take action when it comes to these new opportunities. So, if anyone would be restraining you here, I think it's you yourself. Definitely. Yeah, I think you can definitely achieve a lot here. Let's do a quick look into what the guidebook says. I will just, quickly go through our numbers and everything. So let's start with Pentacles. We have a lot of them. 10 of Pentacles. Family support is strong, as the guidebook says. So, yes, you might be coming into money, or you already have money from connections, but then new things for you yourself are coming. Um, yeah, new business ventures. One is always new beginnings. Um, 4 of Pentacles, stability, being financially strong. Uh, you can spend the wealth that you have accumulated. You still need to make sure that you don't stop where you are, so that you can keep building and developing. So it's a card of wealthy and financially stable people. Then we also have the Knight of Pentacles here. Let me find that one. Protecting your wealth, new job prospects, potential earnings, or a potential gift of money or knowledge coming your way. I think it kind of goes well together with these cards as well. You might have money already from family, or achieved something previously, but then new things are coming your way. Make sure you protect your wealth, spend where it's due spending, but keep on the momentum, keep on building. Okay, then we have 10 of Cups, our second 10 that came through for us. It's at the end of the deck. Very last card here in the guidebook. Happiness experienced in community. Your heart is full and everything as it should be. So really good job, good luck with that. And we also have 6 of Cups. We have 6 of Cups, The dream of childhood is not lost. This card promises happiness and the restoration of faith. And someone might come back into your life. But for me, it's really about you finally having the opportunity to fulfill long lost childhood dreams, some things that you could not have. Now you have the possibility to have them for yourself. Ten of Swords, our third 10 here. Let's get into the Suit of Swords. Um, you have been stabbed in the back and left with a lingering sense of betrayal, but the pain is brief. And although the effects are long lasting and reminding you the pain will be brief. So we're coming to an end of this betrayal, difficult time cycle. Not necessarily betrayal. I don't feel betrayal specifically here. It's just that a lot of hardships, lots and lots of hard work, difficult decisions to make. Now it's looking up. And the two major arcana cards that we have here. So the Hanged Man, open directly to it. Um, do not be bound by your choices. This is also what's telling me the same message here. The Knight of Pentacles, take action, break free while you can do that. Don't be trapped in the circumstances or your own vision of the situation. Look at the situation from a different perspective because you would definitely see that exit point, find it right away. And then the last one, we have Strength. So it is a warning of someone trying to dominate you, but sometimes it's also a card of support coming from someone who is giving you that strength. You have the confidence in your decisions, the force to move through your life. Be mindful too of who are in your vicinity, and also be mindful of any destructive tendencies that you might have, not to ruin this wonderful situation kind of forming for you. Just be wary of what you do and what the others do. It's just a card for you to still keep your focus, and you have the strength to break free from the confines that you are in here. Take action. So this is what I'm seeing here. This is so yeah, this card was a little bit off screen. Yes, so this is the reading. I hope you liked it. If yes, please interact with the channel, and I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Blessings. Bye.